Hello everyone, today we're going to be doing my nails. I'm going to be trying out the glue gel set or glue gel kit from Beetles. It's been trending lately, so I decided I would try it out. We're going to start with my Melody Susie file. I'm going to start by prepping the cuticle area. I kind of did this part a little backwards. I wasn't thinking. Usually I push back my cuticles and then file. But for some reason, I started filing first, and then you'll see I ended up doing my cuticle pusher at the end of me filing. I don't know what sense that made, but it is what it is. That's what I did. So you just see me going in around the cuticles. I love this drill bit because even when my nails aren't done, I always try to keep my cuticles done, and this e-file makes doing your cuticles a lot faster. I try to remember to do the little cuticle remover, like gel. It's that blue one. I think it's from Sally Henson. I try to always remember to do that, but I never remember. So I always just end up going in with my my e-file first. I've been doing my nails since college. I think I started doing my nails I want to say my sophomore year of college. So it's been about 4 years, 5 years since I've been doing my nails. I usually do regular gel or like a hard gel. I do dip powder. I can't do acrylic. If you can do acrylic, then kudos to you, because that mess is hard and it smells terrible. But yeah, I've been doing my nails for a long time, so I want to try this because I'm like, well, press-ons are easy. But if I can do the press-ons with the gel, that'll make my life easier, because I hated doing the glue because the glue smelled terrible. But it also didn't last that long. Gel lasts a long time, but I wasn't about to pay no $100-some for no Aprés. So I'm glad Beetles came out with this because I like their products. And here I go with this cuticle pushing. Pointless at this point because I already had did my nails with the file, but I did it just because I was like, I couldn't believe that I forgot to do it. I think I ended up doing it first on the other hand. But yeah, that part was just pointless. So now I'm cutting my cuticles, cutting the dead skin away. One part you don't want to skip is your cuticles. Cuticles make or break your look. I see people all the time with their nails done and their cuticles not done, and I'm just like, oh, it kills me inside. But definitely be careful when doing this part. Also, because I was just having a day this day, so because I do my cuticles all the time, but for some reason I got to my other hand and was just cutting myself all up. It was a mess. It really was a mess. So be careful when you're doing this part. So now I'm going in with my file. I'm going to file off the shine, or buff the nails so that my nails will last a while, because I don't want to do my nails and then they come off like 2 days later. Like, it's pointless. It's really just pointless. So make sure you do this step. I mean, if you don't want to file your nails, I guarantee you they're gonna fall off. You might want them to fall off in a decent amount of time, but I want mine to last a while, so I'm making sure I file off any shine that I see, any part of my nail that I see that's not buffed or filed. I make sure I go with my file and I file it. And you'll see in a minute, I even file the edges of my nails. Even though my nails are short, I still file the edges, just so that my nails don't start lifting at the edges. It just makes me feel better when I do that. I also want to point out the fact that I'm not a professional, obviously. But I haven't done my nails for a while. I've never had anything go wrong. But definitely, if y'all have any tips or tricks, please let me know. I can always use an upgrade or some advice, because your girl, sometimes she be struggling. I'm not even gonna lie. I did end up switching my file, as you can see. I ended up switching it to the 240 file, because it just makes me feel better to make sure that all of the shine is going off my nails, because like I said, I want my nails to last a long time, at least 2 weeks. But if they last longer, that's cool. So I make sure I really get in there, So now I'm gonna take my 90% alcohol and my little baby towel, and I'm gonna make sure I get off any shine. Basically, this is to dehydrate my gel, dehydrate my nails. You can use alcohol or acetone or a dehydrator, obviously. I use alcohol because it doesn't have as bad of a smell as acetone. Now I'm gonna find what nails can go on my fingers. I have really small hands, like really tiny fingers. So even though like I find some that match my hands good enough, I still have to end up filing them because they might be just a little too big for my fingers, because I do have very small hands. So right here I'm gonna buff the inside of the nail. In the instructions it didn't say to buff the inside of the nail, but usually people who wear press-ons a lot and stuff, you kind of know to buff the inside. It makes your nails last longer. I don't know if this step is necessary because like I said, it wasn't in the instructions. I just wanted to make sure that mine stayed on. So this is the fun part. I'm gonna go in with the nail glue, trying it out. I love this little baby lamp they sent with the kit. I got the kit on Amazon. It was only $20. I think it's unavailable now, but I will still link it in the description just in case it's available. I know for a fact the price went up. Luckily I got it. I saw a long hair pretty nails her video, and when I seen it I got it immediately, because I was like, I've been wanting a Aprés one, but I was not about to spend $120 for it. So to get this dupe from Beetles that was only $20, I was like, count me in. So I got it. I think last time when I looked at it was $30, but now it's unavailable. So I'm gonna go in with a thin layer of it on my nails, and then I'm also gonna put some on the actual like press-on nail. Don't put too much. I kept making the mistake of putting a little too much, so it's like bleeding out the sides. Bleeding is not the word, is it? I don't know. It kept coming out the sides. Also, you see I just lifted it. Don't do that. That's what causes bubbles. You'll see in my index finger, I kept hesitating because like I said, I am trying this out. It's my first time using it. So I kept hesitating, and my thumb didn't have any bubbles, but my index finger, it had little really tiny bubbles. It's not big bubbles, but you don't want any bubbles. So definitely, if you're gonna, do it, don't hesitate. Just go for it. So see right here, I'm about to hesitate. I hesitated to put the nail on because I didn't think the nail was straight, but it was. And so me hesitating caused bubbles. I was so upset about it. Yeah, you can kind of see the bubbles in there. So yeah, don't hesitate, just do it. Like, just go for it. I promise. It's so easy. Doing this was so easy. It definitely, I said to do both my hands. Probably took about 20 minutes to actually put the nails on. Like I said, prepping is usually the longest part when doing your nails. Putting on the nails was so easy. So I definitely love this kit. Make sure you turn the light on before you try to stick your finger under. It makes things much easier. This kit was definitely like beginner friendly because like I said, it was so easy. I had a hard time trying to figure out how to place the lamp where it was easy to hold my nail and put it under the light at the same time. So I figured out putting it in front of me facing the opposite way worked the best. So if you have a hard time kind of trying to figure out like where to place the lamp and stuff like that, definitely try it like that, because doing it that way made it so much easier. I was like, dang. See, oh, I keep hesitating, girl. Luckily none of my stuff had bubbles. Only my index finger has bubbles, so that's why I'm like, it's really beginner friendly, because I know how to do my nails and I was still messing up. I wouldn't say I'm a pro or anything, but I work with gel a lot because I don't use regular polish. I always use gel. I always use hard gel too. And so this was very, very simple, straight to the point. You probably could do it faster. It only took me a while to do this because I was filming. I don't know how people film nail videos, man. When I tell you I was struggling, I was like, what? I was like, no. Trying to figure out where to place the camera, how to place my fingers. There's a lot of editing in this video because I was out of frame on some of them. Then I was like, I have to put it like close to my face so I can see, like, get the really small details so I can really, like, you know, make sure my nails look good. You gotta make sure your nails are in the camera. So if I do my nails again, I'm probably gonna try to figure out a different setup, because although this setup worked for this video, it took me like 2.5 hours to do my nails. It probably would have took me a shorter amount of time to do them if I would have set the camera up right and all that stuff. So now I'm gonna take my big lamp, my Melody Susie lamp. Got that on Amazon. I'll link everything down below. And I'm just gonna do a real like good cure on my nails just to make sure everything is cured. The small lamp actually did a really good job curing it. I just wasn't sure. I wanted to be on the safe side because my biggest fear is doing my nails and getting some type of fungus. I hear all those fungus stories and I'm like, nah, I don't want that to happen to me. So I make sure I cure my nails again with my big lamp, just to be sure that they were cured all the way and that they weren't going anywhere. So the nails come with like the little tabs that always come on like the little press on nails. So I just filed that off. Luckily these were already coughing, so I didn't file them down or have to shape them very much. I did have to file off the excess glue, or not glue, well yeah, it's glue, it's the glue gel. I had to file off the excess because like I said, mine spilled on the sides and it was chunky, and I was like, that ain't cute, girl. So I had to file that off, but it didn't take much. This stuff is very easy to file. I was switching in between like my manual file and like my e-file because like I said, this day I was just having a day. I was just like, something ain't right. So I kept switching between the two, but I ended up getting it off, so that's all that matters. If you were trying to file your nails into a shape, this would be the part and the like steps that you would do that. I was gonna do an almond shape, but I felt like having long nails, and if I filed it into like an almond, it would be shorter. So I was like, I'm gonna just keep it like this. Plus, with these nails, what I loved about them is that because there are no bubbles, I could just leave my nails clear. So I ended up doing a French tip because I didn't have to put like a nude on top of my actual nails and then try to figure out where to put the French tip at. So I was like, let me just keep them a coffin, keep them a long coffin. And that's what I did. It was super easy, very simple. I'm gonna take my top coat, and I have this Model 1's white. I was trying to look for the name on the polish, but I could not find it. But I know it's a white. The rim around the little packaging is the color. So I went in with the clear first because I wanted to make sure that my actual like nail color underneath looked right, which it did. So then I went in with the white to do the French tip, which I am actually glad that I did, because at first I was like, I shouldn't have did that. I was like, I should have did the white first and then did the clear, because it was kind of starting to bleed into each other. But I'm glad I did that because it made the blending a lot better than me having like a harsh white line, if that makes sense. So I'm glad I did the clear first. On, I think, my index, I didn't do it because I was like, oh no, I shouldn't have did that, and my middle finger. But then I was like, no, I should have went in with the clear again because it actually looked better with it kind of bleeding into each other. It was almost like an ombre little situation, but it wasn't. So definitely, this is my first time doing French tips. So I was struggling a bit because usually I do a solid color and then maybe put a design on top. But I was like, no, I really want a French tip. Like, I really, really want a French tip, and I refuse not to do one. So I went in and I did it, and it turned out cute or whatever, you know. I be trying. She a little nail tech or whatever. So I cure all along the way. Number one rule with gel: if you have a design and it looks good, you cure it right away because you don't want to mess it up. The last thing you want to do is mess up your design. Luckily with gel, if you do mess up something, you can just wipe it away. But if you want something to stay, you cure it. Don't hesitate, just cure it. Don't think about it twice, cure it, because once you wipe it off or you accidentally wipe it, that's it. It might not look like how you thought it was going to look. So my nails was looking good right there, so I was like, let me hurry up and cure these because I don't need to bump them against nothing or anything like that. So that's why I love working with gel, because you can have it stay when you want it to stay, and you can wipe it away when you don't want it. Doing the French tip with just the polish brush was kind of hard, and it was getting stuff everywhere. So I figured I'd go in with my little brush that I always use to do like designs and stuff, thinking it would be easier, but it was still hard. So honestly, I probably could have just kept doing my other brush. Only difference is this one didn't have as much product waste when I switched to the smaller brush. But I went back and forth because I did 2 coats of the white on each nail. So I would go in, outline it with the kind of like detailed brush, and then I would go in with my actual bottle brush that was with the polish, and then, you know, actually coat the actual tip of my nail so that it would be like opaque. So now I'm just gonna go in and do my other hand. I do the same exact steps. You wanna file off the shine on the artificial nail, and then I go in with my clear, and then I go in with my detailed brush, kind of do the outline of the French tip, and then do my actual brush for the white polish. And I do 2 coats of that so that it'll be opaque, and that'll like do my whole French tip. Shoo, can you move out the way? Adonis, you can't. You're in my way with your snotty nose. I just want to know what you're doing. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, where I'm at. This guy always wants to be in my stuff. It could be a regular video of me in it, my hands, as you can see. He just always wants to be in the video. Like, dude, everybody don't want to see you all the time. They came here to see me. Like, gosh. So I'm gonna come in right here because I don't know what happened to the footage of me putting my clear coats on. I don't know if my camera died at that point or if I just lost the footage, but I don't have it. But I basically applied the clear that I've been applying on my hands. I just did 2 top coats of that and cured them, and that was it. That was literally it. I kind of cleaned up on the sides because I still had some polish on the sides, but that was it. This kit was so easy to work with. 10 out of 10 recommend. Definitely, if you can, try to get your hands on it. I'll try to link their website and Amazon down below. I can't guarantee it'll be in stock, but I will try to link it down below, because if you can get it, I say go for it. It's definitely better than having to pay $120 for the Aprés one. And I think there's another nail company that sells something similar to this as well, but I believe they're both around the same price range. Like I said, this one I got it for $20. I think the original price is $30 or something like that. So I can't guarantee you'll get it for $20, but definitely be on the lookout for it, because if you can get it, get it. I hope y'all like this video. Like I said, I don't have the end footage of my nails when I was putting the top gel coat, but I do hope y'all like this video. Let me know if y'all have any tips and tricks down below. If y'all want another nail video, let me know. If you want another nail video, like I said, I'm not a professional, just let me know. I will do it. But yeah, hope y'all like this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, share, and yeah, I'll see y'all next time.